Hey everyone, our last year, welcome back to some more ARK Survival Ascended. In our last episode, we finished building, well, more or less finished building our awesome new base. I did add a little bit of stuff here. As you can see, I added this like loft area. And this is just kind of like for beds, probably for like the library bookshelves that come with Bob's Tall Tales, like from the steampunk structures. So I'll probably put those up here. Maybe some decorations, I'm not really sure yet, but I did want to get this up here because I think with the window, this looks really cool. The lighting right now is kind of not amazing, but looks really great during the daytime. I do like this here. We also cleaned up our RGs a little bit, so right now we have all the best stats between these two RGs, so I'm just breeding them up to kind of get those carried over. Of course, we have our raptors. And then we're actually working on crafting some medical brews here because today I plan on running the clever cave. Let me actually put these away. Yeah, I plan on running the clever cave today, but there's some housekeeping stuff that we want to get done first. So making some medical brews because we're gonna have to deal with the bats and the rabies and all that stuff, and we don't have antidotes. So that is the deal there. Let me also show you. So we've been saving up some RG eggs, and I think RG eggs should work fairly well. This is for Gigantoraptor taming. So hopefully those eggs work okay. There is a level 20 Gigantoraptor not far from here that we may try to tame. Probably not today if we run Clever Cave, but it's kind of like over in that direction there, kind of like by the beaver dams. So we may try to do that at some point soon. What I'm also thinking about doing too is because we have these skills to work on. Yeah, this one we're not gonna be able to do for a while. I don't think. Not find a deep sea loot crate. So I think we need to find some tapisharas. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to end up doing here, and then just complete this side here. But we are going to want to do that soon because we do want to continue to be getting our skill points. So that is something. And then let's see. I think we're making a bunch of narcotics in here, which we are. I think we're actually out of spoiled meat. That's kind of the bottleneck right now. Yeah, we are. Also want to farm up some prime. We might do that before we head for the cave, and then. Yeah, we did get some new raptors bred up for our raptor pack. This one actually has a health mutation on it. So if we do end up going for mutations on the raptors, I'm still not sure that we're going to. I did save this guy here. I think we will breed up the RGs though. I think having a mutated RG will be pretty cool. We do want, they're in this one, we do want to set these dung beetles up. So I'm just going to kind of pop them out down here. They can just chill. Actually, just probably put them back in here for now. Okay, then do I need to do anything with you guys? You guys have 48 levels. So if I like... They don't have to be wandering, right? I don't think that they do... And if I remember correctly, damage is what increases the range of their poop pickup. So you picked some up already. Weight doesn't matter because they'll overcap themselves. So I think damage, I'm a little apprehensive to level them just yet until I'm sure. But maybe the levels don't matter. I kind of want to find out first, so I'm going to leave their levels alone for now. But yeah, they can hang out back there. They can start making some fertilizer. So then we can have that all ready for our crops, because that is also something that we need to get going as well, because the goal right now is superior kibble. Because we want to get a turtle. The Archelon. So that is definitely something we want to get going. There's just a lot of stuff that we want to do. And while we're kind of working on getting all that stuff established, I would like to try to get some loot. which is why we're going to be running the Clever Cave today. And we'll probably go back to Hunter and kind of run those two for a little while, since they're the easier ones. We might be able to get raptor saddles. If we get raptor saddles, that's going to be big for us, since we have some really decent raptors. There is one other thing that we want to do, and that is get our tree platform up, which I believe I put down here, possibly. Yes, so let's grab this. We're going to go set this up first, and I'll get some prime meat going and some prime meat jerky and all that fun stuff. Speaking of which, before we bounce out of here, let me come over here because these were almost done. And let's create some spark powders. So let's make, so this should be 600 spark powder. Yeah, perfect. Okay, yeah, so that'll be crafting up while we're gone. I mean, I guess the cooking pot can just go, because we're going to be like 2 seconds. Let me start another batch. We may need to pull some more berries in, which is fine. Let's pull in, like, perfect. Okay. So yeah, let's go set up this tree platform. And while we're doing this, if you do enjoy this one, make sure you hit that like button. Helps the channel out a ton. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And I think we're just going to pick the closest tree to us. Now, I did see like a 140 theory over here. Not you. I was setting up some water. We have this mega fish here. It's 3.2 saber-tooth salmon, which is pretty wild. Oh, there's 2 of you here. Is this you? You're the 100 and you're alpha boosted. You're the 140. Yeah. What is... Oh, there's an alpha raptor. I actually thought that was a Carno. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, so I think we'll just take the closest tree to us at the highest point. Hopefully we don't get thylid while we're here. It's always kind of in the back of my mind when we're in the redwoods. So let's see. We could just snap it right here. Perfect. We're going to want to put our sap taps here. Boom. Boom. Awesome, and then one more. Perfect. Now, in Survival Evolved, you used to have to open these before they would start producing anything for you, so now we have to walk around here and just pop each one of them open. And then we'll have to check back on them every once in a while to make sure that we're getting our sap, because we'll need that for our superior kibble, and we'll need that for our veggie cakes. Sweet. Okay. So that is all set. Perfect. And now, is that a Gigantoraptor? There's that many theories around here? That's another 140 theory. Level 20. That's crazy. There was actually a level 20 theory at the base before I started recording, and I had to get rid of it. I didn't kill it, I just kind of let it away. But yeah, it was sticking its head through the wall of the base, and I was worried it was going to start aggroing the RGs through the wall somehow. And that just would have been a bad time. But I think aside from the medical brews, we're pretty much in good shape. What I would like to do is get our, let's see, let's grab that, because that's all we have right now anyway. We'll actually just start getting some jerky made. And then we'll have plenty of oil. Grab a few stacks of oil. We'll throw these in here with that. And we'll grab our spark powder. We'll just put all the spark powder in here for now, I think. Since we don't really have any other, well, I'll put 3 stacks in. I don't think we really have any other use for it until we start making some gunpowder, which we will probably do shortly. Since we have this mega crossbow, we haven't really needed to. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and farm up some prime real quick, get that cooked up and thrown in the preserving bin. And then we should be good to go in terms of heading over to the cave, because we should have a bunch of med brews done by that point as well. So let's get a few more here going. Perfect. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, those are all done. Let's grab those and let's grab... Okay, so a trick to this, if you take anything that's like being refrigerated or, you know, being stored so that the the spoil time is higher, right? You can pull them out and put one back. So now the spoil time on this is 8 days. The spoil time on this, or sorry, 8 days. Yeah, it is 8 days. And then the spoil time on this in your inventory is 2 hours. When you put this back in to your fridge, it's going to restack on top of the one that's in here. And the spoil timer for this stack is actually going to change to the one that's here, the one that you're placing it on. So this is like good for like kibble and different foods and stuff like that. If you're worried about them expiring, you can literally pull them off, use whatever you need, and then put them back on the ones that are still in your fridge, and that'll restore your spoil time. So just a tip there, and let's actually not put that on that slot because we might get that stolen from us before we even get there. Okay, I think we will leave the Pego here. I haven't even named this thing, and this thing's been with us for a while. Yeah, I don't really see the need. I do want a different shoulder pet, to be completely fair. I don't really like this thing. It was just convenient. So we have our raptors, we have our equipment, we have our med brews. I think we're good, and all our raptors have saddles on them. Yeah, I think we're good. So let's hop on Sarah. And fortunately, wow, it is really foggy. It's starting to clear up a little bit. That's actually kind of pretty. The sun coming through there like that. Yeah, fortunately the cave is pretty close to where we are. It's just on the other side of the volcano. Something else that I was thinking about too, because I think I mentioned crops. If I didn't, we're going to talk about them right now. We do need to get crops up. Specifically for kibble. We also will need that for veggie cakes. Oh, here's that Gigantoraptor I was talking about. Level 20. So that is going to be happening very soon, because now that we have our sap going, we have our jerky and stuff cooking up and things like that, we're going to need vegetables. So that's kind of one of the last things on our list. Did we see this guy before? I'm definitely interested in taming some of them, so I got to keep our eyes peeled. So yeah, we have to do all of that stuff, and what we're short on right now, our greenhouse and stuff, is cementing base. So I'll probably be hitting up the beaver dams in my free time. And then we'll have to start getting that stuff together. Ultimately, though, if for some reason the beaver dams aren't spawning, and you know, maybe we don't have enough chitin or whatever the reason, we'll probably end up just crafting and like planting the crops, and then kind of just leaving them out in the open and having them grow that way. They're just going to grow slower, and I think the yields are less. Like, it costs more fertilizer to get the same yield, and it actually takes longer. So it's just something we're gonna have to have to deal with in the short term. Eventually we'll fix it. So not too worried about it, but I do want to get superior kibble because I really want one of those turtles. Yeah, just gonna be really good for herbivore taming. Hello, hyena down with 2 babies. And you're a pack leader. Are you a pack leader because of your babies? No, it says there's another one around. Interesting. Okay. Also, something else I just thought of. Perhaps we should have... Did you just... I thought that aggroed us. We probably should have brought sleeping bags. But we did not. So hopefully we don't run into any issues. But I don't think we're going to. I think our raptors have proven themselves to be very adept at handling enemies. I mean, they really did a number on that Alpha Rex before they died. So, and they handled the Alpha Carno. If they had better saddles, I think they definitely could have taken it out. Okay. I don't see anything horrible here. You're running from something. I'm not sure what you're running from, though. Because I don't see anything. And your friend is not running. So, in any case, why is everything like kind of stuttering around? Oh no, now you're not. Now you're fine, Mr. Lystro. Okay, not sure. So here's the cave entrance. Right here. And on the map, it is 40.2, 46.6, right east, directly east of the volcano. So we're going to go ahead and put Sarah away, so Sarah stays safe. And then we're going to take out Twilight and our other raptors. So let's do that. And hopefully it's not too cold in here. Because if I remember correctly, this cave can be pretty cold. So let's throw you out too. And then we want Twilight. Excellent. And do you guys have levels? 1 level? That's okay. I will take it. And then Twilight, sorry, Twilight. You can have a level into melee, because your melee is just phenomenal. Okay, let's make sure everybody's on neutral. Follow. Okay, and let us get started here. So the one thing we kind of want to try to avoid is, can you guys get in here? Chase this foliage. Where? There you are. Can you get in here, please? Okay, thank you. All right. So we should be more than prepared for this. Probably want to hang back for Arthros, as usual. But I think we'll be all right. I was going to say, there's like nothing in here. Okay, probably... I guess I can just let you guys handle everything. There's actually nothing at the front of this cave, which is kind of crazy. So you can go right or left, doesn't matter, it'll bring you to the same place. To the left though, there is an explorer node down here. So there's our first bat. 145, but it got destroyed. Let's actually have you guys on passive for the moment. So grab that. Let's just let everything kind of come to us, I think. I hear Arthros in there. Yeah, I kind of want to aggro some of the stuff here. Yeah, Twilight just like smashes stuff. Could send our raptors in. Yeah, I think that's probably fine to do. Okay. Just don't want to get involved with that Arthro if we can avoid it. But yeah, these raptors just smash everything. It's kind of crazy. Here come all the dung beetles. That's so funny. You hit one dung beetle and they all come running over. Oh, so that right there, that red, is our stamina proc. So we have a chance on enemy kill to restore, I think, what, 10% of our stamina? Which is actually really nice. So, still no rabies, which is really cool. Let's have you guys unfollow and passive for the moment. And there's actually... Okay, so... That's scary. There's a megalosaurus in the wall. That is pretty scary. So you don't know, megalosaurus can actually pick up smaller creatures. They can pick up raptors. I'm almost positive, because they can pick up ravagers on aberration. And they can pick up your mount from under you. However, it is daytime, and they're very slow at daytime, at least on the island. So it would be cool to have one. But I'm not sure how stuck it is. Oh, it is not very stuck. Oh, yeah, it is. Well, it seems pretty stuck. So the other thing here is I'm kind of afraid it's going to pick up one of my raptors through the wall, or pick me up through the through the mesh. And that would be horrible. That is scary. Can we aggro you guys? $150 scorpion. Yeah, I'm kind of paranoid about that megalosaurus now. With that loot, but I'm really nervous about it. Can you guys move up here? Because if you can get picked up, I'd rather you get picked up and not Twilight. I guess we probably should have just left it alone. Okay, Explorer note is here. This is the second one. I believe there's one more at the end of the cave. I'm kind of scared it's gonna put its head back through and like grab me. Okay. Not the best. Not the best. Okay, let's get out of here before Mr. Meg comes back. I don't think I'll ever use that. I mean, I'll keep it for now. This I will absolutely never use. Scissors I'll keep just as an extra pair. All this meat. Oh, let's take the arrows. Let's ditch that. And then meats. We can get rid of all this. Then you can have that back. All right, let's continue. So hopefully you guys can make it down here. There's actually a lot less stuff in here than I thought there would be. Which I'm not complaining in the slightest. I just thought there was gonna be more of a fight, but that's okay. Also a lot less bats than I thought there was gonna be. I feel like usually there's more bats here. Yeah, so this water is usually full of sarcos and piranha. Let's actually get rid of some more of this meat. And now these bags probably have Titanoboa venom in them, so we definitely want that. Okay, we don't want that stuff. Let's see what's in this loot crate. I mean, I'll take the torch for sure. Actually, that's not bad either. I'll take it. Alright, can you guys follow me without falling in the water? You can, that is amazing. I really have my doubts. Yeah, I made all these med brews for bats and rabies, but there's like nothing here. It's kind of wild. Okay, so let's have you guys attack some of this stuff if we can whistle it. Oops, I mean to do that. Can I not target a snake? Okay, we targeted the dung beetle. Well, I mean, I guess that achieves the same thing, in a way. I think all the dung beetles attacking us now, though. If we do this, then they should go attack, yeah, because they're on attack my target. Okay. So we can help out a little bit. We're able to shred some of this stuff. There's a ton of stuff here, wow. Okay, well there's the artifact. Alright, safe to hop off. That is not Titanoboa venom. Ooh. I guess we should be checking bags then, because we could be missing out on treasure maps potentially. Make sure you drop some of your stuff, because otherwise you're not going to pick anything up either. Oh, jeez, that scared me. Oh my gosh. Man. I mean, I heard something. I didn't expect to see anything, though. There's a bat right there, actually, and another scorpion that's aggroed. Alright, I guess let's clear this stuff out first since it's aggroed already. Okay, bat is gone. Can we deal with this scorpion? Alright, you guys can go back on passive, actually. Because I'm going to see if I can pull the Sarco. Oh, didn't mean to fall in there. Okay, let's try to get out, because here come the Sarcos. One, 4, 5 Sarco. Ooh, that's not great. That's why they had to poop. And it gave the Sarco the opportunity to pull me off. That is wild. Okay, can we not have that happen again? Okay. I hate that. And now all of our raptors are in the water. Excellent. I have to deal with all these piranha now. Are you guys all on neutral, I guess? Oh, there's a Sarco in the water too. Can we get out of the water? Alright, hopefully nobody dies. Alright, can we actually get out of the water? Twilight, are you okay over here? Where is Twilight? Twilight is in the mesh right now. Alright, well, that is not ideal. I do not like that Twilight is in the mesh. I'm gonna have to ghost in there and grab her. Like, that is just, that should not happen. These piranhas need to go somewhere also. Alright, can you kill the last piranha, please? Are you not going to attack it in the water? Am I in the mesh? No, I'm not. There's so many piranhas here. Alright, are we done with piranha? Yeah, let's get you out. Alright, everybody's on passive. You're following somebody still. Alright, stop following. They know she's in the mesh. Let's see if we can get her out without ghosting first. There is still piranha in here. Alright, get out of here. There's no loot down here, is there? I don't see any. Okay. That was a little sketchy. Alright, Twilight. Come here, please. Can you stick your face through? Can you... Am I stuck in the mesh? Oh, I thought I was stuck in the mesh there for a second too. Can you come out and around? Like, this is not something that should happen. Okay. Well. Quickly, let me ride you. Okay. That is not something that should ever happen. Like, okay. Well, at least we got her out, and I didn't have to ghost in there and get her, so that's a win. I will take it. That was, yeah. Okay. Well, now that that's out of the way. Let's drop a bunch of this meat. Yeah, I did not like that at all. Let's give you damage. And all the raptors are actually faring amazingly well. So, you guys can follow me. You guys are on passive. Let's go get this artifact while we're here. Any stuff? Sometime... Okay, you guys can just walk around that way. Sometimes there's actually Sarcos in this water. At least in my experience, that's been the case. As we can see, they will pull you off your mount and death roll you, which is not fun. Here's the last explorer note right next to the artifact, so we can grab that. And you guys chill. Is anything going to come out and get us? Anything in the water? I don't see anything, so that's good. Which means we can probably just hop off and grab this. Perfect. Okay, this cave was much easier than I thought it was going to be. I was ready for like swarms of bats and stuff, and that was not the case. Let's head back out this way. Raptors? Hello? Oh yeah, I forgot you guys had to take the alternate route. Okay. Alright, let's head up this way, because sometimes I think there can be another loot crate up here. Ooh, lag. That was crazy. It's a 145 spider. Since Twilight was in and out of the mesh like that, I'm glad that Megalosaurus didn't just come popping out from nowhere. Ooh, man, get some really bad lag over here. That was gross. I don't know what that was. Okay. That's the Megalosaurus. We have to come back over here and check for loot in case any respawned. Is the Megalosaurus still in the mesh? I guess we will never know. Okay. come around this way. So this was the other way that we didn't go before too. What was that sound? This is a cool path right here. I love that natural light like that. Everything's very glowy in here. Okay, well, that's it for the cave. That's kind of crazy. Not bad loot in terms of loot too, which is kind of nice. All right, so grab all your stuff. Well, you can go away before you go in the mesh again. I'll take your stuff as well, and you got Titanic Boa Venom. That's awesome. Have a couple levels, and then you have some stuff as well. Awesome. Have a level. Okay, perfect. Let's get out of here. Let's see, Sarah. Come on out. Okay, so let's see where this treasure is. So the treasure is in the snow. We'll actually go grab it. But we need to go back and get the shovel because I did leave the shovel at the base. So I'm gonna fly back and get the shovel. And then we'll head over and see what that treasure's all about. Okay, we are back at the base. Let's grab our Pego. Hello, Pego. We can display our artifact now. So let's pop that in there. There it is. Boom. That is awesome. 2 artifacts down. This one stopped spinning. This one is spinning very slowly now. I wonder why. That's weird. Okay, so shovel was in here. And then let's drop off some of this stuff here. So let's put all this in here. Perfect. Our gear, I guess I'll hold on to the Ascended Torch. So that can go in there, the shield can go in there. And then our trophies. Trophies can go in here. That's all we had. Oh, we have a paintbrush in our inventory still. Pop that in there too. Extra scissors. And then our blueprint can go right in here actually. Sweet. And then how is our... Nice. How's our jerky doing? Yeah, it does take a while, but let's actually get these in the fridge. Cool. Awesome. Looks good. All right, I'm gonna head over now, and we can see what this treasure's all about. That's a long flight. Okay, we are coming up on our treasure here. We are freezing, but it's not too bad right now, actually. Our health's going down pretty slowly, so that's good. Let's see anything bad here. I think a Giga can spawn on this mountain. Or a Karch, I think they can spawn here too. I guess if one does, they both do, so. Let's land here. And hopefully we don't have any Parlovia action. Oh, you know, I should have brought the club with me. Could have farmed up some penguins. You know, maybe we should make a penguin farm. That could be a thing that we do. Right, let's slide down here. I was actually on this high rise. That's very convenient. Okay. Alright, we should be okay. Let's dig. I'm so confused. Can we not dig here? Am I missing something? What is going on? I mean, I can understand if, like, it didn't let you because of, like, the ground is frozen if you're trying to dig for water. But what is the deal here? Is there anywhere I can dig? What? Okay. Apparently I can stand on a breakable rock and dig. That is odd. This is what we came here for. Oh, man. Well, I mean, it was, what's it called? It was a primitive one. So, I guess what should I expect, right? Well, I mean, I guess that is the way it goes. Is there any other loot crates around here? Just take a quick look. Sometimes we can have like red drops and stuff over here. Looks like there's a yellow one, but it's pretty far away over there. And there's one on top of the volcano that we can probably get on the way back to base. So, is that a Spino? That's a rock. All right, I'm gonna head up here and try to grab this this green drop. We put on auto run. Perfect. Okay, it looks like we should be able to grab it. Hopefully. Watch it despawn as soon as we pull up to it. Oh, I moved. I thought it was actually going to. That would have been hilarious. I mean, it was a green drop, right? We actually don't need this stuff. So we can just farm it up on our mammoth. Okay. You just regular blue drop? I think you are. I think if there's a ring on them, you can actually see it from, like, this distance away. Like, you can see it probably pretty clearly, even if the drop itself is not in range, if I remember correctly. So, not going to bother with that. Going to head back to base. Okay, well, we might as well grab this blue drop since it is on the way. Oh, it hasn't landed yet. Anything bad down here? Raptors? Maybe we can handle raptors. Well, let's not hit that Dimorphodon though. They are... Oh, is that a 150? Of course it is. I mean, we have really good raptors. I'm not too concerned about it. I'd be a little more concerned if I knew we were going to be breeding raptors, but I don't think we're going to be doing that. There's plenty of other creatures we're gonna be wanting to breed that are a little bit more strong, like our Archies. I think he still had the pack buff even after his friends died. It has been mega hot over here too. Which is not typically this hot. Can I reach you? I can. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about having free jerky and stuff, so I will take it. Now I think base is like right back here, so we should be pretty close. Yeah, here we go. Anything spawn around here since I was since I was gone? Does not look like it. Oh, there's actually a raptor right here. We do not need you around the base. Yeah, we do not need you here. Yeah, it is mega hot. 120. Man. Okay. So let's get our stuff out of here. Get rid of these because we don't need them. Okay. Let's throw our stuff in our vault. So what goes in here? Hide goes in there, oil goes in there. And then our gear goes in there. Oh, stimulants can go in this bin too. Perfect. Is this our structure bin? No. I think this one is. Those can go in there. And then our food goes in our fridge. Cool. Excellent. So there is one more thing that I would like to do, and then we can end off the episode. So we've had these arches breeding. We should have a decent amount of eggs now. So I kind of want to hatch those up and see if we manage to get our stats across. I mean, we have a few. Might as well hatch them. So pop all these guys out. And we're looking for... I think these 261s are exactly what we're looking for. So I think Sarah actually has the highest base weight, but it's only by a point, so I'm not really worried about that. But what we want is the health and stuff. I can't get past the raptor tails. So we want 46 health, 43 weight. 46 health. Yeah, 43 weight. We want the 49 melee. And I think they both have 35 stam. Yeah, they do. Okay. So 46 health, 35 stam, 43 weight, 49 melee. Yeah, so we have our... these are not mutated, right? No. And no. Yeah, so we got our stats across in our RGs. That is perfect. We can stop these from breeding. And what we'll do is we'll raise up a pair of them. And yeah, I think I will go for some mutations on the RGs, which means we probably want to get a breeding area set up. Man, there's just so much that I want to do all at once. So let's actually just hatch this egg while it's in here, since this is the last one. Not even sure what that gave us. It did not give us a mutation though. Okay, that is perfect. So let's get some water. And actually, let me show you. So on our hotbar, our medical brews are a little bit expired, or they're getting there. So there's 1 hour left on them. Obviously, this one is at full, almost, more or less, in terms of its spoil time. If we pop these back in, now we have them all like that again. And put one back in. Boom. Perfect. And there's narcotics in here that should not be in there. But yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for today. Just checking if there's any more loot drops around. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. Got some more for infrastructure set up. I'm gonna keep looking for cementing paste and all that so we can get our greenhouse going, because we definitely want plants. And we'll also work on breeding our RGs. Keep doing all the things. I think in the next episode we'll probably try to find these taps, because I want to get our skill points rolling. Like, I want that to be something that we're always kind of progressing toward. But yeah, we'll see how everything goes. And of course, now we're gonna end off the episode, and it's mega foggy, so we're gonna have to do it in the fog. But if you did enjoy this one, make sure you hit that like button. Helps the channel out a ton. And if you're new, whoops, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.